Hello again, everybody! Zach Attack is here with the Atakline for Monday, April 15th, 2013. For many people, today is, of course, tax day, one of the worst days of the year, and everyone has to pay up to the IRS. Because they're the tax men! Yeah, they're the tax men! But I hope everyone had a great weekend despite this being a tax day. You know what I did? I had a gig over the weekend. If you saw my YouTube channel over the last couple of days, especially on Saturday, I uploaded clips of my gig on Saturday. I have a new iPod Touch 4th gen, so I can use the camera on it. And I used it for the show. And like I said, the clips on my channel of me DJing at Mary Marilyn's 40th birthday party. They party a lot. And boy, did they party as usual. Different because it wasn't costume. The Halloween party's a lot crazier. But you saw the clips. If you haven't seen the clips yet, they're, like I said, they're on this channel, this YouTube channel of mine, Maxie Rad. On the Mary's 40th. It includes a clip of me playing Billie Jean. Sorry about the video not being long ways on that. I tried to edit that, but I couldn't. I remember to shoot all videos on YouTube Capture. Because YouTube Capture puts them all long ways instead of just like the video is now, which is long ways. It was like horizontally. You know what I mean. It's hard to explain. But the Don't Stop Believing video was shot through YouTube Capture. It was shot perfectly. And that was an example of what happens on my show. You know, people watch the TV, people dance a lot, and sing South Detroit. That's probably, like I said on my video, the best song we do. Most popular we do. It was a great show, great time on Saturday night. Everyone got drunk as usual and partied a lot. New songs, old songs dominated, disco, rock set dominated, but not as many people as usual because it was, like I said, it was a 40th birthday party after all. I know Halloween would be a lot crazier, but still, it was a fun night on Saturday. Before Saturday, I mentioned on Wednesday's Attack Line, I was going to see Bob Seger this past Thursday night. I got last minute tickets, and I did. Bob Seger, I remember my mother, and it was awesome. He killed it. He lowered the keys to all of his songs besides Turn the Page. You can tell he can't hit those high notes anymore, but he killed it. He did most of the songs, basically the songs everyone came to hear. It's like a greatest hit set. Plus 2 new songs from his yet-to-be-released new album he's releasing, hopefully in August, he said. All the Worlds, he wrote it himself, and Stars Tonight, which is a cover song. But in all the songs, everyone came to hear. Night Moves, Against the Wind, Old Time Rock and Roll, which he did. 5th song dedicated to Evie, a girl who was in a coma after a stroke and got to meet Singer at the show on Thursday, and it was a great rock and roll night. Hollywood Nights was, of course, done. He did not do her strut, numbers, city limits, or Whambling Gambling. I was disappointed by that. But like I said, he did every other good song. When a guy like that, he has such a deep catalog of music, you can expect a few songs they're going to cut. Especially with a guy like Joe Walsh opening up for him. Joe Walsh killed it as well. Joe Walsh was awesome. Rocky Mountain Way was awesome. He did all the songs everyone came to hear as well. Funk 49, Walk Away, which was the first song, and of course, Life's Been Good to Me So Far. Great rock and roll night on Thursday. This Thursday, I'm going to see Lisa Lampanelli and On the Emos. Can't wait to see her. So it's going to be a great night, great week for me this upcoming week. I got a glass. It's my new go-to item glass. You can't see it much because of the pop in it. But it's got the Bob Seger logo on it. My mom got a coffee mug. So there you go. With that, let's kick up the rest of the Attack Line, the entertainment news, starting with your number 1 movie of the weekend, which was 42. Yes, the Jackie Robinson story made, I think, an estimated $30 million over the weekend. I gotta get the exact actuals. But wow, that was number 1. Disappointingly, Scary Movie 5 debuted number 2, which after being number 1, I think Scary Movie 3 and 4 debuted number 1, and Scary Movie 4 debuted at number 1 2006 with 40 million. Scary Movie 5, 7 years later, debuts with 14 million. A big disappointment, a big bomb for Scary Movie 5. But 42 made more money in a 3-day weekend than Moneyball. The last big baseball movie only made 19 million its first weekend. 42 made 27. So congrats to 42, your new number 1 movie. But while we have that, and while we're on the topic of movies, last night was the MTV Movie Awards. Of course, the topic everyone's going to be talking about, the host, Rebel Wilson. I didn't see much of it because I was channel subbing between The Apprentice, well, not The Apprentice, but mostly The Amazing Race. Fuck you, Masters, for going into a tiebreaker and making Amazing Race 1 over. Anyway, Rebel Wilson, from what I saw, was raunchy and okay. You know, the jokes weren't nailed on the head right. It proves why MTV don't hire female hosts. Ain't that right, Chelsea Handler, a few years ago at the MTV Video Music Awards? And it was still a decent night. Twilight, did not win every fucking award. Like, it seemed like the last 4 or 5 years, Twilight's won every goddamn award. Well, at least this time, Twilight wasn't nominated for a lot, but Taylor Lautner did win the shirtless performance, a new award. But the big winners were basically the Avengers winning the most. The Avengers won Best Movie. It won Best Villain for Tom Hiddleston. It also won Best Fight. But also a big winner was the movie Pitch Perfect, especially its star and the host, Rebel Wilson. They won Best Musical Moment, the entire cast, but Rebel Wilson won Best Breakthrough Performance. Silver Linings Playbook won 2 awards. Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence both won, respectively, Best Female and Male Performance. The Hobbit, Bilbo Baggins won Best Hero for the Treaty Contest. Best Scared as Shit Performance, a new category as well. So, Shojai Sharma, I hope I get the name right, from Life of Pi. And the what the fuck moment went to Django Unchained, where Candyland gets smoked, Jimmy Fox and Samuel L. Jackson. And Best On-Screen Duo deservingly saw Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane as Ted in Ted. That was the only one that won. The performance says, on the other hand, Macklemore killed it with his performance for The City Can't Hold Us, his new single. I thought Wyatt Lewis's mic wasn't live, but he killed it. Selena Gomez, on the other hand, if you saw my Atakline last, I think it was Monday or Tuesday when Come and Get It came out, I hated it then, I still hate it now. So the performance sucked. She sucked it live. I hate to admit it. She sucked it. I hated the song a week ago. I still hate the song. It's not dancey at all. And she sucked it live. But despite that, despite the criticism towards the performance, Selena decided that, hey, my single's out. I was on the Movie Awards last night. Let's announce the tour today. Yes, Selena Gomez announced today she's going on a 56-city U.S. tour, which is part of the Stars, I think it's Stars Tonight tour. Stars, whatever the heck the name of the tour is. It will kick off mostly in Europe, but of course it will in America in the fall, including, of course, a Detroit stop on November 26th at the Palace of Auburn Hills. It will be Selena's first time ever playing the Palace. She's played Pine Knob, aka DTE, before. So it's the first time playing the Palace. Tickets go on sale this weekend. I don't know the price of the tickets. And of course, her new album's coming out this summer. No word on the title of the album. But of course, Selena's going on the road very soon. Hitting all across America and all the big markets. Mentioned that she has played Pine Knob before. Speaking of Pine Knob, over the weekend, Kid Rock made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Now, last Monday on Atakline as well, I mentioned that Kid Rock announced his $40 Best Night Ever tour, starring him and ZZ Top, and Korn the Gang, and Uncle Kracker in select markets. This Saturday, tickets went on sale for 4 DTE concerts, August 9th, 10th, 11th, and 14th, with ZZ Top opening, and all 4 sold out in an instant. Fans like me, who woke up early to get tickets, especially for the August 9th show being my birthday, were left out in the cold. Some blame the Scalpels got it first despite Kid Rock's efforts to try to thwart the Scalpels from getting tickets, while others claim it was the $20 limit on the lawn tickets that sold it out. That sold out all 4 shows in an instant. Well, Kid Rock listened, kind of, and has announced today 2 additional shows, August 16th and 17th, bringing his total of DTE shows this summer, Pine Knob shows this summer, to 6, the most he's ever done. Once again, be $20 per ticket, but this time the limit of lawn tickets will now be 8 instead of 20. That could really help. And once again, tickets we sold at Ticketmaster with the fees, box offices at DTE, Metal Booking and Palace without the fees, and also Walmart as well. I heard everybody, and like I said, including myself, had a lot of trouble getting Kid Rock tickets over the weekend. I've seen them before, but I've never got screwed out of a ticket this bad before on Saturday. I was just wanting to go on my birthday, so I probably won't go to any of these additional shows. Especially August 16th, I already have a gig already. So there you go. Kid Rock. This in the aftermath of what happened Saturday with the 4 shows going on sale Saturday night in an instant, leaving many fans in the cold, is giving us another chance to see him August 16th and 17th, now added at the Knob. So, there you go. Now, over the weekend, of course, a new video and a new song from Psy. Yes, he's got a follow-up finally to Gangnam Style that came out over the weekend. It was supposed to come out the 13th, but it got leaked, so it came out on the 12th. The new song is called Gentleman. Now, I saw the video and heard the song, and I like it, you know. The dance is a lot simpler than the Gangnam Style. I'll try to do it without, you know, motherfucker gentleman. Yeah, like put your hand on your thing and shake the hips. I know you can't see it because of this camera. Motherfucker gentleman. You're probably going to see like a lot of YouTube videos of people impersonating the dance in the next couple of days. I think within 3 days it's already had like 50 million views. So who knows? It could make a big impact in the Billboard charts this week. And like I said, do something that Gangnam Style wouldn't do. Be number one. Because now that YouTube videos count, YouTube views count in the Hot 100, Gentleman has a good chance of being number one. And Gangnam Style ever did. Because YouTube view counts didn't count when Gangnam Style came out. So I like Gentleman. I don't know. It's a little slower than Gangnam. Damn, girl, you're so freaking sexy. Is it just me? Or this motherfucker gentleman sounds too similar to motherfucking gentleman? Radio's gonna have a good time playing that song, as they did with F.U.C.K. Me from Britney Spears a few years ago. So there you go. Psy, Gentleman, new song out now. Of course, some festivals announced and took place. Of course, Coachella took place over the weekend. Huge crowds. And of course, last night in a stormy rainstorm, OHCP, Red Hot Chili Peppers, closed it out with a decent performance. I didn't see it. I saw a bit of the Wu-Tang Clan, but there you go. Well, Coachella went on. Another festival announced their lineup from November 1st to the 3rd. Yes, that late. It's the Voodoo Music Experience. The festival that was famous last year for having Green Day pull out the last minute when Billy Joel went to rehab and was replaced by Metallica, announced their initial lineup. I think this is the 3rd festival of Nine Inch Nails. Nine Inch Nails was already doing Lollapalooza, and of course last week announced for the Made in America Festival is also headlining the Voodoo Music Experience along with Pearl Jam. And also performing on the show, big list of people, will be Calvin Harris, Best Nectar, Paramore, Macklemore, I like that rhyming, and Ryan Lewis, of course, Applejack, Boys Noise, Guys Like Anthem, Big Gigantic, Undestroyed Angels, Cults, I wish it was The Cult, but hey, Atakline Trio, and I think there's the initial 15, probably going to add more people. So there you go. The Voodoo Music Experience in New Orleans announcing their lineup today to be headlined by Nine Inch Nails and Pearl Jam. Now, of course, got some TV news for today. First things first, one of my favorite shows on TV. I have a lot of favorite shows. Wrestling, which I'll get to in a moment, and cage fighting, and also reality shows like Amazing Race, Apprentice, Storage Wars, Arching Kings, Arching Hunters, Duck Dynasty, Modern Family. But one of my favorite shows on TV is That Metal Show on VH1 Classic. I absolutely love that show. And they announced the new lineup for Season 12, the guests for next season, which will start airing on June the 1st. Wow, what a way to start during my busiest month when I'm booked every Saturday in that month. So I'll watch the replays and online. New set I'm hearing, new stuff, besides the usual segments like Stump the Trunk, the Throwdown, and the Top 5. They announced the guests for the show. Now, they don't have a specific on which episodes will air what day. They don't have a specific air date of which episodes are gonna air when. But the guests will include Jakey Lee, Rick Allen from Def Leppard, former bassist of Pantera, Rex Brown, Sebastian Bach, former lead singer of course, Skid Row, Donald Buck Dumba Rosa from Blue Oyster the Cult, some guys from Kicks, former Metallica bassist Jason Newsted, Lemmy That's all you gotta say. You hit me for more ahead. Also, 2 members of the Queensryche without Jeff Tate. Jeff Tate was on last season. Let's hear the other side of the story from the guys in Queensryche minus Jeff, including the new lead single, Todd LaToy, and Scott Rockenfeld, and Dave Mustaine of Megadeth, a guy who knows too well about getting kicked off a band, Metallica. Also, we got Rob Zombie, John Barbie on there, Tom Kiefer, Joe Satriani from Chickenfoot in a solo career, and Corey and Jim Woo from Slipknot and Stone Shower, and the guest musicians, Common Appice, Vinny Appice, 2 drummers, brothers, Jakey Lee, who's a guest and a guest player, and Richie Kotzen, the guy who replaced CC DeVille in Poison in 1993. So there you go. Well, that's announced today. They announced today that this fall, Faith Hill will no longer be singing the Sunday Night Football sing. Yes, Sunday Night Football and NBC announced today that Faith Hill, after like 4 or 5 years, will no longer be singing. Been waiting all week for Sunday night. Of course, the rewrite of the Joan Jett classic, Hate Myself for Loving You. Faith Hill tweeted about it, saying that it's been a difficult decision, but she is basically passing the torch to anybody new. NBC, of course, tweeted themselves the announcement and thanks Faith for her years for performing the song. They haven't announced who's replacing Faith yet. I thought Faith was getting kicked off because of what happened with Hank Williams Jr. last year, making some ignorant comment. But Faith Hill gracefully left on good terms with NBC. So who knows who's going to replace Faith Hill on the Sunday night theme on NBC. Now, as I segue to sports, of course, topic on everybody's mind today when it comes to sports, the Boston Marathon, the bombings that happened today, the explosions that happened near the hotel that killed 2 people and injured 22 people. Very sad to hear that happen. They're trying to figure out who did it. There's no one in custody as of this video. Even Obama made a speech about it. But my thoughts and my prayers go out to the friends and the family of those who were affected by this tragedy in Boston. I hope everybody in the hospital that were injured get well soon and have a speedy recovery to you. Sad to hear that happening in Boston today. Now, on with sporting news that happened over the weekend that I missed because of gigs and, in TNA's case, Bob Seger. Of course, because of my gig, Mary Morellen, on Saturday, I missed the Ultimate Fighter finale with, of course, Team Jones and Team Sutton. Of course, the main fighters of the show, of the finale. Of course, the main fight included Uriah Faber taking on Scott Jorgensen in a bantamweight fight, and Uriah Faber won by submission. And also in the middleweight division, in the finals of the Ultimate Fighter, Calvin Gastelum, I never pronounced the name right, defeated Uriah Hall in unanimous decision. And the new coach of the Ultimate Fighter season number, whatever it is, Ken Zingano defeated Misha Tate. So against Zingano coaching against the reigning women's bantamweight champion, of course I'm referring to Rowdy Ronda Rousey. In a new season, that means Kat will not only coach against her, but will get a future title shot against Miss Rousey. Also, in the heavyweight division, we had Travis Brown defeated Gabriel Gonzaga with a knockout. And Bubba McDaniel defeated Gilbert Smith by submission in the middleweight division. Of course, Kat Zingano and Misha Tate won fight of the night, proving again that the females give better fights than the guys, as we've seen from UFC during the Super Bowl. Now after the Super Bowl, my brother's birthday, with Ronda Rousey winning that fight. Travis Brown will knock out, and Daniel Pineda won submission. Now I mentioned also I got to see Bob Seger, so I got to miss Thursday's Impact. I'll miss this Thursday's Impact as well because of the situation involving Lisa Lampanelli. But of course, Bully Ray, yes we can, the TNA World Heavyweight Championship this past Thursday on Impact, Full Metal Mayhem, thanks with a little help from the main event mafia, specifically Taz handing a hammer to Bully Ray to nail Hardy with the victory. And Hardy is storyline injured after being attacked by Ace and Ace during the fight. Other things that happened, AJ Styles was asked for a decision. Is he with TNA or against TNA? AJ still not talking. So AJ has to prove what side he's on when he fights James Storm this week on Impact. Also this week, Kurt Angle announced will be facing Garrett and Wes Briscoe in a handicap match this week. Rob Terry defeated Joey Ryan. And also, Magno was the guy that got chosen over Adam Pearce to face the Jessica and gut check, but Magno did not get a contract for the TNA contract. But we have new tag team champions. Javon Hernandez got the victory over Aries and Wood. And of course, the best 2 out of 3 fall match. And of course, Hernandez and Chavo would have broken up if they would have lost, but they are the new champs. Terry Terrell defeated Gail Kim in a first singles match. And then that's what happened on Impact, with Jeff Hardy losing and injured at the same time. Now, my wall preview for the night. Of course, we all know what to expect. A not so rowdy crowd tonight after we saw what happened last week in New Jersey. So we'll see how quiet the crowd is. Sorry. I want a rowdy crowd, but we're not going to get it, as we all know. That's what happens when you're after Mania. You get all these Britain people and Canadian people staying for the After Mania wall. So there you go. Top 5 questions that must be answered tonight. Question number 5. Will any matches be announced for Extreme Rules? Now we're a month away from the pay-per-view, May 19th. So with this month between pay-per-views, instead of like being 3 weeks from tonight or something like normally they would do, hopefully they have enough time to promote the feuds properly and hype up the pay-per-view. And also, there you go. Let's see if they announce anything tonight for Extreme Rules. I say probably not, because I don't think they want to hype it up quickly. They got to take their time, hopefully. Number 4. What's next for Far Down Go? May have gone too soon when it comes to that hype. So we'll see what Fandango does tonight, especially with the whole crowd singing the song last week. We'll see if it gives them a big push or not with that. And if the crowd's going to sing the song again tonight. But like I said in the beginning, may not be a rowdy crowd tonight, so we'll see what happens with that. Question number 3. Will The Rock show up tonight? He wasn't there last week of his injury, yet he was at the fucking premiere of Pain and Gain last week. Bullshit. Bullshit, man. You say, oh, I'm injured. I'm going to miss Raw. But him at the movie premiere. Bullshit, Rock. So we'll see if Rock does show up tonight. Or if he's done with WWE for a while after not showing up last week. And if Les is there too. Question number 2. What's next for Punk? Now, CM Punk is set to make an official statement, his first public address, since losing the Taker last week at Mania in an epic match, the only good match of WrestleMania 29. So we'll see what Punk has to say about losing the Taker and what's next. Will he take a break, like I've been hearing a lot of rumors about? We'll see what he has to say tonight. Before I get to the number 1 question, I'd like to announce I applaud WWE for doing this. They're putting the entire 3-hour Hall of Fame ceremony with Mick Foley's speech on digital pay-per-view. You don't have to wait till Mania comes out on DVD to get the entire Hall of Fame. You can watch it on digital pay-per-view on the WWE app, WWE.com, and Xbox Live and smart TVs for $8. But it only lasts until this Friday. I think it's a cool thing they're doing that, the digital pay-per-view for the Hall of Fame ceremony. That's cool. The number 1 question that must be answered tonight. What will happen, if anything, between John Cena and Ryback? We saw what happened last week at the end of Raw. Ryback shell-shocked the hell out of John Cena. He also now has to worry about Ryback. Well, can we as well? So we'll see if anything develops between Ryback and Cena tonight after what happened with Ryback attacking him last week, which was fucking awesome. They're probably going to boo Ryback because everyone's going to cheer Cena and boo Ryback. And of course, boo Ziggler, the new World Heavyweight Champion. And address what's next for Ziggler, the new champ. We'll see what happens with him tonight, as we're seeing him Ryback tonight on Raw 8 on USA Network. That is it for the Atakline for today. See you all later for my Raw review. Tonight, with that in mind, you've all been attacked by the news. Bob Seger. Thank you all very much for watching. Yeah.